What's going on, you guys? It is your boy, the American F1 fan, Eric Ringle here, and we have breaking news coming from Formula One from Austin, whereas the US Grand Prix just finished a few hours ago, but there are now potentially two drivers in line for potential penalties. Let's get on to that discussion. So like I said, we're just a couple hours removed from the US Grand Prix in Austin, Texas, and now two drivers are facing potential penalties for cars that were outside of the regulations. Those drivers are Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Now, Lewis Hamilton finished second today, while Charles Leclerc finished sixth. Now, they have been referred to the stewards for potential car infractions that go against the regulations that are set forth within the car. Now, the particular piece of the car that they're talking about is the plank and near the floor of the car. Now, we don't know much more than, what area of the car that they're looking at. Now, there are certain allowances that they're given within the regulations, through a race weekend. They know that wear and tear can happen to the car. So they're now taking a look at those pieces to see if it's within allowances or it was outside of the allowances and they need to be penalized in some form or fashion, because as we know with Formula One and the way cars are set up now, any little bit of difference in, certain pieces of the car that may be outside of the allowance, that could mean, hundredths of seconds or tenths of seconds. That could mean between finishing first and finishing last. So they're taking a look at this now. Potential penalties that could be both these drivers could be facing. Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton could very well be facing disqualification, which, if that's the case, that would mean that the whole top 10 would change, points would change. It would be catastrophic for both Ferrari and Mercedes. Now, could they be given time penalties, or maybe the drivers just given fines in general? That could also be the case. But typically when there's infractions that have happened within a race, they tend to disqualify those drivers. So we'll be waiting to see and waiting to hear more word as the night progresses as far as what kind of penalties will be handed down to Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Now, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys think that maybe this is a little bit out of hand and they should probably say this is more wear and tear and it didn't necessarily help the performance of the car? Or is, if it falls outside the allowances, do they deserve the penalty regardless of how it happened? Let me know that in the comment section down below, guys. As always, slap a like on these videos for more daily and weekly Formula One content. And guys, please subscribe to my channel if you guys are new for that content. And we will be breaking with another video as soon as we learn the penalties coming from Austin, if there are any. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And guys, for the American F1 fan, I'm Eric Ringle, signing off. What's going on, you guys? Just as I was finishing editing my video, news broke that both Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton have been disqualified from the United States Grand Prix in Austin. That totally shakes up the top 10 order, so I'm going to put the most recent classification up now with both Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc disqualified from today's race. But I'm sure we're going to have plenty more to talk about this week. But guys, Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton have both been disqualified.